AI is becoming exactly what people feared the most.
So I think we should be cautious with AI.
And honestly, it's just helping out the clever foxes of the world, the ones who are only after your money. But the way they're actually pulling it off, it's unthinkable. Since ChatGPT launched in late 2022, the world has changed. In 2024 alone, over 190,000 tech workers were laid off, and that number has already surged past 100,000 in just the first 5 months of this year. While you're out here trying to figure out how to use AI for yourself, there are clever foxes waiting to take the little you have left. They're selling this dream of unlimited wealth through AI, and whether it's on purpose or not, the AI is actually helping them do it. Here's the proof. A major creator was out here phishing innocent people. One of the victims caught on and told me about it, so I made a video to warn everyone. But because this platform is now run by an AI, not a human, it stopped pushing that video. It had great stats for a new channel and should have blown up, but the only people who even saw it were from my own Discord or my other videos. The real question is, why is the AI siding with them? To understand why things are going south now, we have to go back to the beginning. AI wasn't originally built to take your job or help some guru sell you a lifestyle. Back in 1956, at the Dartmouth Conference, the brightest minds in the world sat down with a simple, massive goal: to see if a machine could simulate every aspect of human intelligence. The why was actually noble. It was supposed to be the ultimate turning point for humanity. We were building a tool that could solve problems the human brain just wasn't fast enough to handle, curing diseases, ending poverty, and freeing us from the robot-like labor that's been soul-crushing for centuries. It was meant to be the great liberator. Think about how that could have changed everything. Instead of spending 40 hours a week doing repetitive data entry or basic accounting, AI was supposed to do that for us, leaving humans to focus on creativity, strategy, and actual living. And it was designed to be the ultimate partner, a machine that learns so we don't have to stay stuck in the same loop. But that original vision of universal progress has been hijacked. Instead of AI liberating the average worker, it's being used as a weapon by the clever foxes to harvest knowledge from the very people it was supposed to set free. So how does this actually work? Think of AI like a giant digital sponge. Every time you ask it a question, or have it write a script, or even just correct its mistakes, it's not just serving you, it's soaking you up. And this is what's known as a data flywheel. Every single interaction is a fresh drop of water in its bucket. The more people use it, the more powerful it gets. But it's not just learning facts, it's learning us. It's harvesting dark psychology, the subtle ways humans are wired to respond to fear, greed, and vanity. It's soaking up every marketing trick, every high-pressure sales tactic, and every psychological weakness that's ever been written down or acted out online. It knows what makes us click and what makes us buy better than we do ourselves. Essentially, the clever foxes are using a machine that has been trained on the collective weaknesses of the entire human race. We aren't just using the tool, we are the ones providing the blueprint for our own manipulation. But here is the million-dollar question. Why does the AI seem to side with the frauds instead of the good people? Why doesn't it help the person who just wants to provide for their family or feed their kids, instead of the guy showing off a fake Lamborghini and a rented castle? The answer is a hard pill to swallow. Most people aren't actually using artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence is using them. But why does that help the scammers? Because AI doesn't have a moral compass.
You might be curious, actually the robots are equipped with cameras, but this time, we can't see things within a 180-degree route.
It isn't BS. It doesn't know who's a fraud and who's a saint. It just produces output based on patterns. The real problem is that AI has already learned everything from everyone. To win, you have to learn from the AI and actually execute that knowledge in real life. But most people don't want the extra steps. They're like someone who's out of shape but refuses to work out. They just want a magic pill that makes them fit overnight. And that is exactly where the clever foxes come in. They use the AI to harvest the knowledge and dark psychology it learned from us to sell you that exact pill. They don't actually have a shortcut to wealth, but the AI has taught them exactly what to say and what to show to make sure you buy it. You're being sold a dream using a weapon you helped build. So here's the brutal philosophical truth. AI isn't taking over the world by force. It's taking over because we're giving up the very things that make us human. We've spent centuries trying to escape robot-like labor, but now that we have the ultimate tool to free us, we're using it to become even more passive. We stopped asking, how does this work? And started asking, can you just do it for me? And when you look for that magic pill from a scammer, you're making a psychological trade. You're trading your critical thinking for a shortcut. The clever foxes aren't just stealing your money, they're stealing your agency. They're using a machine that's been trained on the collective history of human persuasion to bypass your logic and tap straight into your greed. The result isn't just about losing a job to a machine, it's about losing yourself to a pattern. If the AI is learning while you're just scrolling, the gap between the architects and the robots is going to become an abyss. The only way to win this game is to realize that AI is the most powerful mirror we've ever built. It shows us exactly who we are, our curiosity, our laziness, and our deepest weaknesses. And the takeover is only huge if you choose to stay a spectator. But if you decide to stop being the data and start being the operator, the machine finally becomes what it was meant to be, a tool for your freedom, not a blueprint for your replacement. The AI war isn't something happening in the future, it's happening right now, in your feed. If you want to stop being the product and start being the one in control, you need to be around people who actually see the game for what it is. We're building exactly that over in our Discord community. It's where we cut through the clever fox noise and actually learn how to use these tools without getting played. Hit the link in the description to join us. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment. Are you using the AI or is it using you? Stay curious. I'll see you in the next one. And if you think I'm exaggerating about how dangerous these scams are getting, you need to watch this next video. I'm breaking down exactly how one fraudster managed to fish over 16,000 innocent people using the exact same dark psychology we talked about today.